Anyways, Matt Piscatella writes, we are right in the middle of a fundamental, foundational, and monumental shift away from the console wars of yore to the games as platform battles of the live service behemoths of the future, and what's happening tangentially around the industry can in no small part be attributed to this. Boo me all you want, internet, if it helps. Really, get into it if you find it cathartic. Doesn't make me wrong, though. But hey, live your dream. Play what you like. I want you to be happy. Protect your peace. This is Matt Piscatella writing, and he knows that the fanboydom is going to pretty much come after his, opinions. And the idea here, ladies and gentlemen, is when you actually go ahead and, posit anything against this, you'll realize that even sometimes the console fanboys, they slip into the platform wars from time to time. Are you not paying attention? Look at this tweet. Shout out to Shimi Her Gaming, by the way. You're the one who quoted this tweet, and I saw it. Let me see. View quotes. Did you quote it or did you take you probably took a screenshot of it. I think that's what you did on your timeline. And so it's actually a quote. It's actually a tweet from Oliver Darko, a big-time PlayStation fanboy. I've lately been seeing him on my feed, in the last few days, as I basically now finally, the mask has slipped off and my real PC annoying guy is now starting to come out. This is the one that I've been suppressing. The reason I suppressed it was because Xbox was going to PC, right? So the Xbox guys, you guys are now basically family. So now I turn around and who do I see? Anyways, he says, hey, do you still think Battlefield is not a competition to Call of Duty? This year, they could lose some noticeable market share. Now, PlayStation fanboys have to hide behind everybody else when they want to talk about competition to Xbox, as PlayStation doesn't have anything in terms of content to compete with Xbox, right? Once you get past console sales and 80 million consoles, you got to go elsewhere. With PlayStation, there's nothing that you can actually bring forward and say, oh, yeah, it's not there. So it's either GTA 6, GTA 6. Have you guys seen that Doc's, music video on GTA 6, the anthem? Oh, yeah, you got to watch it. That thing's got, guys, we got to push that thing to 1 million views, man. Hold on. Let me even in this video shamelessly plug that video because he's done such a great job with that, the rap, the lyrics and everything. I mean, it really does. Let me see. Where you at, Doc? Dark 1985 GTA 6. Nah, bro. We need to get this. We need to get this video. We need to get this video. Actually, where is he at? Where is he? It's all GameStub's video of you. Oh, shout out to everybody. Shout out to GameStub. But man, look at this. It's called the Tony the Pony GTA 6 Anthem. Okay? I'm probably going to put this video on repeat and just keep watching this thing. Y'all need to go watch it. I'm going to even put a link in the comment section so you guys can see this. But back to the subject matter. Oliver Darko says this. And we know that his theme, or I guess we can guess. There's no need to guess. A PlayStation fanboy hates Xbox. So he already wants this thing to beat Call of Duty. Now, as to how Call of Duty is going to do, I could not give a flip as to what Call of Duty does. I don't play Call of Duty much. I mean, I played the Black Ops 6. It was on Game Pass. So I fired it up. I got to this one part. I was like, cool and all, but can I play some Mortal Kombat? And so when he said this, it was funny to me because I looked and said, the irony is that there's only one problem, and that problem is that PlayStation gamers love Call of Duty. They coddle it. You guys get it? You guys get it? They keep it in the top charts every week, and they can't get enough of their Call of Duty. And then I said this. My dad joke side came out. PlayStation players are the Xbox secret weapon on the battlefield. You see, in this war of platforms, when somebody reminded him about Marathon, he kind of got agitated, right? He kind of did. Because in his mind, Marathon, nor any game that PlayStation has brought out, is not a military shooter, according to him. So Doc Marius du Fromage, who is is an agitation to the PlayStation fanboy, said, "It's amazing see ponies using Battlefield as a weapon, but not Destiny or Marathon. Ah, ha, 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 ha." Darko says neither Destiny nor Marathon are modern-day military shooters. Well, the thing that Oliver is probably missing out on is, Oliver, Call of Duty is PlayStation's game. You know how baseball is America's pastime? You know how the NFL actually, could be impactful in many cases in American sports? There is no game that is played on PlayStation. Let me just say there's no fully paid game that is played on the PlayStation like Call of Duty. And for y'all to come out here and start saying Battlefield this, Battlefield that is the irony of ironies, as you want to see Xbox's behemoth, when it was y'all's behemoth that you guys, that PlayStation was using to get, free XP weekend and extra benefits, you didn't think Battlefield could ever touch it, right? Because it was a flag of the PlayStation live service militaristic shooter. But now that it's now in the hands of Xbox, what do you guys expect? You wanted to beat Call of Duty. Now, if it beats Call of Duty, I mean, it'd be nice. Maybe Call of Duty guys can get the things that they've been asking for, but it seems like they're going to get what they're asking for. Skill-based matchmaking is gone because now Xbox is like, man, we can't let Battlefield ever dream. So people are happy about that. And then at the same time, PlayStation players are going to be the ones that pretty much carry this game like they carried the last Call of Duty game. Also, think about the number of people that are going to play Call of Duty on Game Pass. Are you really serious that you're going to use these Steam charts to go ahead and try to say, oh, somewhere, somehow Battlefield is going to be that? So what you're doing is you're pitting Battlefield, right, against PlayStation players. There's nowhere to run. Your ecosystem, your platform is behind the competition. Your ecosystem's pillars are dated and behind the competition. I've been trying to tell you all, and you guys did not listen. You called me crazy. You said I was using outdated data. You said I was using outdated information. As PlayStation was fretting that by 2027 it had to deal with the major possibility that it won't have the piece of the Call of Duty pie. Do you now know why 2027 actually seems to make a lot of sense? Could it be that they were somehow positing that the launch of their next generation console may have had to go on the back of Call of Duty and ride it as a wave, and now that no longer is going to be the case? Do y'all really think that that could be some kind of a, and this is me, this is a hypothesis. I'm not saying this is true, nor am I saying this is real, but seeing how the new hardware is coming out in 2027, do y'all really think that now Xbox is probably not going to be jumping in with its own branded 2027 marketing campaign for a new device with Call of Duty? Could it be that PlayStation has been afraid of much more than we have actually been led on by this document that everybody hid their eyes from, and now you PlayStation fanboys think you're going to gaslight your way out of the truth? You will not. Because as I told you, when this thing first came out, I said, guys, and it was the most important thing of the year. There's more, but this one was the most important. Jez Corden, he published this. It's funny, though, because I see Jez Corden writing all this stuff, and he's written a lot more interesting stuff since then. But, man, we need to be reviewing this document every single day. Every single day, this image needs to be reviewed. I need to go ahead and make this my wallpaper. Set image as desktop background. I want to make sure that we are on point. Oh, wait, no, I can't. What I have here is the PlayStation third-party publisher. This one here, where Steam calls them a third-party publisher. No. Maybe I should use it as a lock screen. Let me save it and use it as a lock screen. I want to ensure that, we see what's going to come out of this, silly connotation of this PlayStation elitism. It's so ironic that a console will have users that think it's an elite place to play video games. I got to go before I get into more trouble. Peace out.